Hello and welcome again to another game of Trap Chess. Today we are playing Chaos Chess. All rules for Chaos Chess can be found on the YouTube channel. A link to the video is found in the description. All landmines are hidden on the chessboard randomly, so any move can lead to the loss of a piece. Here's the first trap activation. Black moves their pawn to c5 and they're met with a bomb pawn landmine. And here white loses a piece. They move their knight to f3 and they're hit with a bomb knight landmine. Now black is ahead because the knight was worth 2 more points than the pawn. Because all traps are laid randomly on the chessboard, one side could have more traps than another. This could work out positively for that player if they're able to avoid the traps and their opponent isn't, or it could be negative for them because they'll hit the traps on their way out trying to go after their opponent's king. I read once, to defeat your enemy, you must become your enemy. I also read that you are what you eat, so I eat a lot of chicken because cowardice is my enemy. Bok bok! Black has moved their rook to the b8 square. This was to prevent white from putting their queen on the b7 square. When a powerful piece is directly on your side, it may block you from moving out your own pieces. Ooh, it looks like black has lost their queen. They moved it to the a5 square, and there was a bomb queen landmine hidden there. Now white puts their bishop on the c6 square. Black won't be able to take the bishop with their pawn on the b7 square, because then the queen on the b3 square would take their rook on the b8 square. It looks like white is now targeting the rook by putting their bishop on the e3 square. They were thinking of moving the bishop to the a7 square, and then the rook would have to move out of the way, and the queen would have been able to come down and get close to the king, looking for a checkmate. Black was able to block it by moving their pawn up, but now white is bringing their knight into the action too. It looks like white is trying to end this game quickly, since black has lost 2 pieces to traps. Losing those pieces to traps also meant that black essentially lost 2 turns, because they spent those turns losing a piece. White has capitalized on this and become aggressive, and now they've forked the king and the rook, so black will be losing a rook and only be getting back a knight in exchange. That's a difference of 2 points in the positive for white. Black's king is now isolated away from their other pieces. If black is unable to get extra protection around their king, they won't last much longer in this game. It's important to remember though that this is trap chess. It's quite possible that white could hit a bomb queen landmine and lose their queen. There are a total of 4 bomb queen landmines that were hidden in the board randomly at the start of the game. Since one is activated and removed black's queen, there are 3 remaining currently. White is now using their queen to move black's king out of the way so they can bring their bishop in most likely. The bishop on the e3 square is covering the dark squares, so if they're able to bring that in, they can go for a checkmate. Ooh, it looks like black has just lost their bishop to another trap. On the e7 square, a bomb bishop landmine has activated and removed their ability to move diagonally on the dark colored squares. That trap activating and removing the bishop may have bought black some more time though. That bishop had been blocking their king from running towards the f6 square, but now that it's not there, they are able to escape as long as white allows them to. White is coming up with their pawn now, which makes it less likely that black will be able to get out of this. If white moves the pawn up from the c6 to the c7 square, then it will block the queen from protecting the 7 rank, and the king will be able to run to the f6 area. However, it looks like that's not going to be the case, as white is attacking with their rook. Black has taken the bait and taken the rook, and now white can checkmate by moving their queen to the d7 square. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to help make trap chess a reality. Next up, all trap locations.